Hello and welcome to Ravens Rundown. I'm not going to lie to y'all, this is a huge week for the flock, and it's going to start out with this. I've been told it is scientifically proven if the Ravens get more subs than the Steelers this week, better chance that the Ravens beat them. It's not me. Talk to the scientists. It's scientifically proven if the Ravens get more subs. So go down there, do your part, and hit that big red button and join the Ravens flock. All right, so to start today's Ravens News and Rumors show, we're going to talk about a topic that we haven't really talked about at all this season, and that is Lamar Jackson's injuries. I'm just kidding with y'all, of course. It is what everybody is talking about is Lamar Jackson going to play in Week 18? It is really day to day. I mean, we haven't gotten any updates. He suffered that low ankle sprain back in Week 14 against the Browns, and we haven't seen him since. This is a huge week, as I said to start the show. The Ravens need to beat the Steelers to make the playoffs, and we saw the video of him last week. He tried practicing on that ankle, was not able to get it done. He was limping throughout practice, trying to tough it out, but obviously not 100% still on that ankle sprain. And it sucks because, the Ravens offense is completely different whenever he's in the game. Obviously, the way he's able to move the ball down the field and the way that he's able to manipulate the defense in the running game, it's really something else. I mean, obviously, Tyler Huntley, he has been an okay backup for the Ravens so far, but, he's not Lamar Jackson. That plain and simple, he's not Lamar Jackson. And really, for the Ravens to win this game and to be favorites, I think that they really need Lamar back. But, I mean, if he can run. If Lamar Jackson can't run the ball, if he's not as effective as he usually is, you might have to go back to Tyler Huntley because he's been that good. He obviously not on Lamar Jackson's level, but I mean, if Lamar Jackson can't run around, especially against TJ Watt, who's trying to break the NFL single-season sack record this weekend, yeah, that's not looking good for Lamar Jackson if he can't run around. And Harbaugh, I mean, he's really given nothing on whether or not he can play. He told the media he's been pushing to try and come back and play and practice. There's a chance that he'll play on Sunday, which, I mean, has been the message the past couple of weeks by Harbaugh, because you really don't know with a low ankle sprain what the timetable is going to be. He obviously didn't have surgery, so it's really just on whether or not Lamar Jackson can tough through the pain and be able to play. But Ravens Rundown, Chat Sports, we're all about fan interaction. We want to know what you have to say. Should Lamar Jackson play if he's not 100%? I've been on the fence about this. I mean, it's going to be a really tough one. I'm actually going to make this the pinned comment on today's video. So if you get hit with the ad break here on YouTube, go down and let me know. Should Lamar Jackson play if he's not 100%? Type P for play or type R for rest. Now, switching over to the importance of this game, like we said, the Ravens, they have a very slim chance to make the playoffs, but they need to beat the Steelers in Week 18 if they're going to make that happen. They plain and simple, they need to do it. And then we're going to let you know the other three things that need to happen after we talk about our sponsor for today's show, BetUS, the best sports book on the market, and they have an amazing deal for you right now. If you go to right here, chatsports.com/bet, use the promo code CHAT125, you get a 125% deposit bonus. Jeremy, what does that mean? Oh, I'll tell you what it means. It means if you put down $100 to BetUS, they're going to give you $125 for free to bet with. I mean, you get more than your money's worth, $225 to bet with, and hey, put it on the Ravens. They're favorites right now. I checked it right before filming. They're 5.5-point favorites, and that's with Lamar Jackson's play up in the air. Total over-under 42. So a lot of great bets. Make sure you go check them out at chatsports.com/bet. Promo code CHAT125. Now, the second thing that needs to happen, and this one's a toughie. The Colts need to lose to the Jaguars. And I know what you're saying, like Jack Lauderay, producer in my ear, saying that's not going to happen. Well, the Colts haven't beaten the Jaguars in Jacksonville since 2014. So there's a little bit better of a chance than you might think. Number 3 that needs to happen. Jack Lauderay is going to like this one. The Dolphins need to lose or tie to the Patriots. This one's a little bit more likely. This one could happen. Patriots have a lot to play for with seeding and stuff going into the playoffs, plus momentum. Mac Jones, a rookie quarterback. So I could definitely see number 3 happening. And number 4, I know you've been seeing the memes. I know you've been seeing the stuff on Twitter. No, they are not going to kneel out a tie between the Chargers and the Raiders, but hopefully the Raiders pull out this game and beat the Chargers. I put the teams that you need to root for on the left. We need the Ravens, Jaguars, Patriots, and Raiders to win. Go ahead and throw this up on the screen, Jack. You know, obviously it was a tough loss. I mean, I was talking to a couple of guys in the Chat Sports office today. I don't know if any team has lost more 1-point games in this season than the Ravens have this year. And then obviously we have the Pittsburgh Steelers coming up in Week 18, and a little updated, just easier look at the playoff path right here. A win plus Colts loss, Miami win, and Chargers loss. And now let's take a look at the AFC playoff picture. As you see, the Ravens are sitting in the last of the others category. They need a little bit to win. And I mean, you'd love to control your own fate, but you didn't win a couple of games this season. So first things first, you need to settle this Week 18 matchup against the Steelers and win. The rest, it's out of your hands, but all you can do is beat the Steelers. And now, I have another question for you. I asked you a couple times the past couple weeks. Do you think the Ravens can make the playoffs? Right now, they have a 4% chance with all of those prerequisites to get in. But I want to know from you, will the Ravens make the playoffs? Go down and type Y for yes or type in for no. Want to go on a little bit of a brighter note to end the show. Mark Andrews, he is on one. I mean, he broke the single-season receiving yards record, formerly held by, if you can get it, I mean, I'd be very impressed, by Michael Jackson. No, not that Michael Jackson. The Ravens' Michael Jackson from the 1996 inaugural season. He broke the record of 1,202 yards. 1,201 yards by Michael Jackson. Thank you, producer. And he's actually only 11 catches away from breaking Derrick Mason's single-season reception record. I mean, round of applause for Mark Andrews, and round of applause for the Ravens front office, one of the best front offices in the entire league. They locked him up before the season even started, and it's looking even better now. I mean, hey, Dallas Goedert just got a huge extension. He's making more than Mark Andrews is, and I'd argue that Mark Andrews is definitely a better tight end than Dallas Goedert at this point in their careers. So I just need you to go down and show some love to this man, because he has been one of the unsung heroes of the Ravens this season. Go down and hit that like button and show Mark Andrews some love for being just, I mean, awesome. And one last time before we let you go, like I said, it is mathematically probable if we get more subs than the Steelers channel this week, the Ravens are going to win, baby. So go down and hit that big red button and join the Ravens flock today.